Definitely.
Let's move on to the final subject of the day, which we were going to get to last time, but we didn't, even though this podcast is running over time than what it was last time. We're at an hour 20 right now.
Your phone's going to like that.
Yeah, that. Let's talk about it. Deji versus Mayweather.
I'm really intrigued to see how that goes.
Elmadine texted me the other day. He said, funny way of describing public televised execution. Believable. Deji versus Mayweather. Funny way of describing. We got.
Well, no, I'm kind of just surprised about how, like, nowadays you can fight the greatest boxer in the world and you're just a YouTuber that has just been recently boxing. Like, obviously, like, a couple years, but it's Mayweather we're talking about here. And you're just fighting YouTube that has what? How many? Like 8 million, 9 million subscribers on YouTube. Like, yeah, that's.
I think you just passed 10.
Yeah, it's like it's 10 million is still, definitely a huge deal. But at the same time, you're fighting Mayweather that can't be touched.
Oh yeah, he's not gonna touch him.
No, it's like he'll be fine if he can actually if he can survive. That's the whole thing. If Deji can survive, then we're good.
Only
8 rounds.
Only good thing is
it is 8 rounds. It's a lot of fitness.
Floyd Mayweather, though, he's not an attacking boxer. He's defensive, so it's a little different.
Tell that to the Japanese MMA fighter.
Well, I'm not saying. I'm just like, if Manny Pacquiao went in there, like, he's gonna kill whoever. Like, it's a difference. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Floyd Mayweather's not in his prime.
No.
He was getting pieced up when he fought the Japanese MMA fighter.
Mm-hmm.
Until he knocked him out. Logan Paul has the biggest W over Floyd Mayweather than anybody he's ever fought, besides the Olympic fight that Floyd had whenever he was a kid, but whatever. Logan Paul did not win that fight via points. He won that fight via survival.
Didn't get knocked out.
And landed shots, took rounds away, scored points on Floyd Mayweather, who's the greatest fighter to ever live. He is the greatest boxer to ever live. If you don't believe he's the greatest boxer to ever live, I get it. You can throw the argument of Tyson, Muhammad Ali. Floyd Mayweather is 50-0. Damn near untouchable. Beat Canelo Alvarez as a kid. Schooled him. Made it look childish. Child's play.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, I get in arguments about this all the time with a friend. If you think that Conor McGregor versus Floyd Mayweather was close in any...
Well, Floyd Mayweather, I don't think tried or trained.
No.
Like that hard.
If you think that fight at any point in time was going in Conor's favor due to the fact that Floyd Mayweather couldn't do anything, you're out of your fucking mind. And you don't know anything about sports or fighting or boxing, and you should stop. Floyd Mayweather went in there and victimized Conor McGregor whenever he wanted to.
I think McGregor won like 3 rounds, right?
He won like the first 3 or 4 rounds.
I think Floyd led him because he knew he was going to gas out.
Ding, ding, ding.
That was like the whole point. And it works.
I'll see it everywhere. I mean, I see it everywhere. I see like TikTok videos of compilations of Conor landing a couple good combinations, and he catches Mayweather with an uppercut.
Oh, I've seen it. Oh, wow. It's one of the many, or a few.
Yeah.
So what? You're gonna land shots.
Yeah, great. It's a boxing match. What happened? Because I remember 4 rounds near the end of that fight where, the best way I can describe this was Floyd Mayweather was beating Conor McGregor like a penis for a 16-year-old, just beating that meat.
I remember McGregor just holding on to Floyd Mayweather.
That was a stupid analogy.
I know.
But he was just beating the living shit out of him. And I get into arguments about it all the time. Oh, it was a close fight. No, it wasn't. They said that the referee stopped it early. No, he didn't. He was getting the shit kicked out of him. It was over. Done. And it was whenever Mayweather wanted it to be. And then I'll go back and I'll watch the Manny Pacquiao fight. Manny Pacquiao was my favorite fighter. I love Manny. So anyways, Floyd Mayweather beat the shit out of Conor McGregor like it was...
Yeah, he controlled the whole
It was
fight.
an exhibition. Manny Pacquiao, my favorite fighter of all time. I get it, there was the argument that Manny Pacquiao's shoulder was hurt. That fight was not close at any point in time either.
Well, with Mayweather, he can just dictate how the fight is gonna go.
Exactly. I'll get in arguments with people all the time who are massive Mike Tyson fans. Every Floyd Mayweather fight's boring. I get it. Whenever you're that good, it's not fun to watch anymore.
No, because
he's untouchable.
I feel like people who actually know boxing, it's actually very entertaining. But
yes,
it's
for people who don't, who just want to see blood and stuff.
Like, you're not going to get a knockdown battle brawl with Floyd Mayweather, but you're going to get boxing technique, understanding of
greatest defense
of all time, of ever, not being able to get hit, and hitting somebody is unbelievably hard, and he does it to the sweetest of possible sciences. I get it. So he walks in there against Logan Paul. Logan Paul lands shots, does great against Floyd Mayweather, holding him. It's the size. It's the reach, and it's the size, and I understand it. I get into arguments all the time, too, with the same person who will argue with me about fucking Conor McGregor and how Floyd Mayweather was a close fight. At no point in time. So I get into arguments with the same person who tells me this, that Floyd Mayweather carried Logan Paul this entire fight. No. Floyd Mayweather tried to knock Logan Paul unconscious and failed to do it.
Well, you can see the difference in like the first 4 rounds. I think he was kind of laid back, but you could see him in the later rounds.
And if you think,
he was mad in the
he was pissed. He couldn't knock out Logan Paul. He tried to like hell. If you think that he didn't, you are wrong. Watch it. I mean, watch the fight. So Floyd Mayweather unable to knock out Logan Paul, can't get it done. Doesn't pay Logan Paul because he's probably pissed off. Deji, who's 3-fight losing streak, just beats Fousey. Looks great when he beat Fousey. I'll give him that.
He did look great.
But he's not Floyd Mayweather.
No.
Oh.
And he's going to walk into Dubai, and he's going to fight somebody who's the same size as him and Floyd Mayweather. Deji's not bigger.
No.
He doesn't have the longer reach.
No, I think they're actually about the same height, I think.
They're going to be about the same.
I don't trust Google.
And, maybe Deji... I think he hits harder than Mayweather.
He might, but
Yeah, I go hit harder.
From the couple of fights I saw with Deji, he kind of looks like Mayweather. Like he's got
the best.
He has slick defense.
He has slick defense, and when he hits, he can hit pretty good.
And Deji did a podcast where he said, "I'm going for the kill. I'm not going in there to survive. I'm going to fight Floyd Mayweather." Yeah. And there is no blueprint to beating Floyd Mayweather. But one thing that I will say is that it is possible to beat Floyd Mayweather.
It is, and like
go ahead.
You only have this one opportunity, so you can't just go in there and be like, all right, I'm gonna sit back and I'm not gonna get hit so we can get this draw. No, you go in for the kill, like Deji's saying, and
if you find a way to, and I'm not. By the way, Floyd Mayweather is infinitely better than Deji. I'm not saying that Deji's going to win this fight. I'm actually worried for Deji's health and safety because I'm afraid that Floyd Mayweather is going to be really pissed off after the Logan fight and he's going to try and kill this guy. But after watching the Japanese fight in Japan and Floyd getting tagged, I think there's no blueprint. There's obviously naturally with age, it probably is a little bit easier to beat Floyd Mayweather today than it was 10 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously. Is it possible? Yes. Is it the closest to impossible without actually being impossible? Yes. How do you beat him? In my opinion, you put the pressure on him, you make this a dogfight, and you just don't box. Do not box him. Fight him. Get in there, grab him,
you're
throw
not gonna
shots.
snipe on
you
him.
You gotta control the fight, because if not, he's gonna control it, and he's gonna tell the ref, hey, I'm gonna win this fight this round. That's just how it is.
Your cardio, it's gonna be 8 2s, 8 3s maybe, 8 2s. So your cardio's got to be His cardio has to be unbelievable. He has to
Yes.
put on the gas and the pressure. And Mayweather's going to slip shots, and he's going to move, and he's going to throw counter shots. Don't let him throw counter shots. Just
The thing is,
for 8 rounds. Don't stop. Just keep going. Maybe you'll win. Maybe you'll land a shot.
Ian and I went down to Miami, and we saw Deji fight for the first time. Second time. I was so excited to watch Deji fight. He was excited as well. And then all of a sudden, was it round 2, round 3? This guy goes on a knee. You are not going to be able to do that with Mayweather. If you are, you're going to
His cardio needs to be in check.
You're going to be a laughing stock. If you're going to, take a knee during a freaking boxing match. This one's going to be a lot more. It's going to take a lot more effort and a lot more time because his last fight, what was it, 4 or 5 rounds, I think it was, 2 minutes? This is double that.
But he is working with Leon,
Yes.
who is the fitness coach of KSI and the fitness coach of Gibb. So there's that. I think, I don't know. All I can hope for is Deji. If Deji finds a way to land shots, he wins. He won already for getting this fight to begin with.
Oh, the most definitely.
So I think if he lands shots, great. If he finds a way to survive to the end of the fight,
Great.
Fucking
Win.
Fucking A.
That's a bigger W than Logan because
Yeah.
he's the same size.
Yes.
Tommy Fury just got confirmed to be on this card as the co-main event.
Who's he
He's
fighting?
Not fighting Tyron Woodley, which everybody was hoping for. He's fighting somebody else.
That would have been a terrible fight.
Yeah, the guy he's fighting, I believe, does have a positive record,
Okay.
but I think he's like only 5-2.
Yeah.
So I don't know what happens here. I did see somewhere Jake Paul did say he's going to try and make the Tommy fight happen in England in February, but we'll talk about all that in the next one. We got to wrap up.
Yep.
Cool.
Cool.
So I don't know. I hope for the best of Deji. I hope he wins.
Oh yeah.
I hope Deji walks into
Pretty-
Dubai.
It would
steps
cool.
in that ring,
Just
and
knocks him out.
flatlines Floyd Mayweather.
Hey, all it takes is one hit.
And even if Deji loses, whatever. It's
Yeah.
the fucking greatest fighter of all time. He's gonna go and Deji's gonna come back. He's gonna fight Bryce Hall,
Like I
fight Alex Wasabi again.
like I said, this is one in a lifetime opportunity. So if you lose, so be it.
Big
If-
W. I mean, it's a big W.
If you win, holy shit, your stock is going way up.
Yeah, I mean, you're telling me. So yeah, I don't know. Best of luck to Deji. We're rooting for you, pal. We're gonna be